Today we are going to attempt a 24-hour dropshipping challenge, and it's not going to be like any other dropshipping challenge because in this dropshipping challenge we are going to be using native ads. And a little background, I have been dropshipping for the past 6 years. I have done multiple 7 figures in e-commerce. I have never ran native ads ever. In this video we're going to try it and see if it actually works, because I see all of these people talking about native ads this, native ads that. So in this video we're going to test it out for ourselves and see if this is actually a viable way to start a dropshipping store. So the product that we are going to be testing today is this dog cooling mat, because one, I've seen one competitor that just recently started selling it and starting to do very well with it. And two, summer's right around the corner, so dogs tend to overheat in the summer. So that's why I think it's a great opportunity to start testing this product. So now that we have the product, let's get into the store building part. We have our store open and everything. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go to the App Store and get this page called GemPages. And the reason why we're doing GemPages is we need to build a pre-selling page, meaning we need to educate the buyer on why specifically they need this product and what their dog or how this is going to help their dog. So once you're in the app here, just go to Pages. Let's actually go to Sales Funnels, hit Create, and then we want to do this where it's pre-sell page. Then we have the product page, and then we have the complete order. So just hit Create here, and well, once you have it, then just hit Add Page. So right here we're going to build an advertorial, meaning we're going to explain exactly why people need this product. So what we're going to do is hit Import Template, and what we want to do is ours is a dog product, so I'm going to look at and see which one I like. Okay, I really like this one. This one's for dogs and everything. Let's see how this looks. Let's hit Import. Let's see how it looks. So I really like the look of this thing. Yeah, this is going to be perfect for what we're going to do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly build this all out, and then once I'm done, I will get back to you. So now that the advertorial is done, as you guys can see here on my phone, I'm going to just now go over this, and I'm going to just show you guys exactly how this looks so we can start and launch ads. But as you guys can see, we did 5 reasons why this could cost them their life. So that's like, we're kind of making it like super emotional, because if you love your dog, like you want to do whatever you can to keep him around, right? You don't want him to pass away. So then I went over, it's like most dog owners don't know, so I kind of educate them. Then I tell a story or a little story here. Just pause and read if you want to. But then I have the first reason, dogs, he doesn't sweat like you can, right? Dogs don't sweat, so they actually need something to cool them down. Then the second reason is like them just overheating, and tile floor won't do it. I'm not gonna go over everything here, but if you just look at this, is like just a nice advertorial, and all of these images are just AI generated. And then once I go over the 5 reasons why your dog is overheating and how you wouldn't know, then I go like, so what is the answer? So then I have our dog mat, and I show a little picture of how if your dog's laying there, that how it cools him down and like sucks the heat out of him and then just cools him down. Then I have features and benefits of our product, so like why they should buy, protects their heart, their liver, and all of this good stuff. Then we have the product here. Then I have like our brand name, dog cooling mat. Then I have large, medium, and extra large, so they get to choose here which size they want. And then I have why us compared to all these other solutions. And then I have a ton of reviews. Yeah, that's kind of our advertorial we're going to be running with. That's it for that. Now let's get on to scripting our ads. So now that we have our advertorial done, now I went to Claude and I gave it a bunch of information here that I'm not going to go over everything here, but what I did is I gave it a ton of information about our product. And so then it asked me if I could also provide the brand name and stuff like that. So I did provide all of that. And then there's like, I gave it even more information. So what I ended up doing is I went to Reddit and I just grabbed a ton of stories from other people, how they didn't know their dog was overheating overheating until it was too late, and then their dog passed away. But what I did is I gave that all to Claude and told it to make me a very good emotional story. So then after I gave this all to Claude here, what Claude ended up doing is giving me 4 or 5 stories here that I could choose which one I liked the best. So when I chose which product I liked the best, then what it ended up doing here, it gave me a bunch of hooks that I could also try, but I'm not gonna go over it because I don't want this part to be like hours long. And if you want me to make a separate video on how I did this, leave it down in the comments and then I will try to make a whole video on it. What I ended up doing is here it gave me this whole story here. Let's see. Right here. So the hook, I'm not going to read through all of this, but if you want to, I'm just going to scroll through it slowly so you can just pause and then just read for yourself. But very simply, we're just if your dog is breathing heavily, if he doesn't need water, that means that he's overheating. And then we just kind of have this story of this person telling how their dog was overheating and they didn't know it until it was too late, until they had to take him to the doctor. And then just a very sad story, which is a reality a lot of people just don't know. So that's why this is a great product to test with this. That's beside the point. The point here is a lot of people don't know about this, so it's a very educational, how you can tell and stuff like that to bring them onto our website. But yeah, now that we had this done, what I ended up doing right after that is I just went to Google and searched up overheating dogs. What I ended up doing is I just went to images and I just took some of these. Obviously these are overheating dogs. This is kind of what you're trying to show, is them kind of having a heat stroke or something like that, so it actually will grab a lot of attention. So what I ended up doing is I grabbed 6 of these, and what I did here is I went to Gemini and got them recreated, so that way there wouldn't be a copy issue. Here, let's go to Gemini and I'll show you. So as you guys can see, I kind of got them recreated, got rid of the logo here. And so now that we had them all created and everything, we have our story, we have all of our images and everything. Now let's go over to Facebook and let's get this thing launched. Now let's get the Facebook campaign set up. So what we're gonna do is just gonna come to create sales, and I'm not gonna go over it because I have a previous video where I go over this exact strategy. Let's just name this here is where it's super important that you have the Google Sheet and you paste everything we did from in Claude. So you just paste that in here and then just do tap here to keep reading and then just hit shop now here. And then that's pretty much it, how we launched the Facebook ads, and the results are in. So before I show you the results, if you've been enjoying this content, I would really appreciate it if you leave it a like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and if you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys are enjoying this content and want me to go into this a lot deeper, I do have a school community where you guys can join. So if you are interested in that, it's going to be the first link down below. If you do end up joining, say hi. So as you guys can see here, we got a total of 2 orders. And if we go to the orders here, you can see we got 2 orders, and this customer right here just ordered 2 of them. We had a total revenue of $154. So if we go to ad spend here, let's go the 21st. Let's go back here. And so as you guys can see, our cost per click was really good. CPMs are really good. Click-to rate is actually really good as well. And we saw a couple of ads got us some add to carts, but only one ad here, which was ad 1 hook 1, that got us 2 orders and a ROAS of a 2.75. So that means we spent $24 roughly to get a purchase, which is really good because considering our average order value was around $70, that is really good. And if we go here and we do the cost breakdown, so we ended up getting purchases roughly at $24. And obviously this is just the first day. If you guys want me to continue testing this and documenting it, just leave it down in the comments and I will do that. As you guys can see, for the first day, it's actually really good. I've never run these ads before and I'm very impressed myself. As you guys can see, we spent a total of, if we go to the front here, so we spent a total of $94 and we did $150 in revenue. So that being said, if we grab the calculator here, so if we did 155 in revenue, minus we did 95 in ad spend, minus cost of goods were $30 and some cents, so let's just say $31 here. That equals out to us profiting $29 on our very first day. So not bad for the first day of test. So if you guys want me to continue this store, leave it down below. That's going to be it for this video. I will see you in the next one. See ya.